And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Happy new moon in Scorpio. We got some big energy going on right now. Up first, we have Misbehavin' and Newbie on deck. I'm going to quickly check my audio. Cool. Hopefully I'm not too loud. My cats might be a little bit noisy because Ember just got groomed, and so now she's all excited. And yeah, we're just going to get right into it. We'll open up with a quick prayer. Hi, baby girl. If you're called to donate, let me know. Augie thinks her tail is like a toy now. Augie, get off of her. Come here, mama. Come here, baby girl. She's going to come up here. Don't make fun of her haircut, guys. She had to get a fresh cut. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, she's over it. Hold on. Augustus, you're flying, baby. You guys aren't even in the same room. He was screaming bloody murder, like someone had jumped on him and he was alone on the couch. Oh, to be a cat mom. Misbehaving, whenever you get here, go ahead and post. We're going to open up with a quick little prayer here. And yeah, get right into it. Clear some energy. With some, poor baby, my, you know what, the little Aries faker. He knows how to get what he wants. He's a little stinker. Just a general reading. All right, cool. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so that I can deliver messages for the greater good of all. Hold on, can I say a prayer and then get into our energy? Let's do that. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Please help people who can benefit from me find me today. All right, let's get into it. All right. Misbehaving wants a general reading. I'm feeling a shift happening for you already. Give me 1 second. I'm done shuffling. Give me a second here. Why the yawning? There are some interesting shifts and opportunities that are going to come to you in the next couple of weeks. Misbehaving. I want you to keep your options and opportunities open and keep your mind. Now is a time for you to think big. And I do want to talk about astrology a little bit. And I'm intuitively saying this because this is what they're showing me. Right now, Jupiter is in the sign of Gemini, and Gemini is all about expanding our mind, and it rules cerebral energy as well as communication. And I just see you as, I see you as someone who's just scratched the surface of some of the things that you want to explore in your life. And there may be some really interesting opportunities that come your way, specifically in the next 3 weeks during Scorpio season, I feel. And I just want you to keep an open mind about things. The other thing with Jupiter being in Gemini, and this is interesting that they're specifically highlighting this for you, it's also not a time to make major commitments, or you can see the big picture, but still hold space for yourself to change your mind later, because you're allowed to do that. I remember many years ago when I was 17, I had a reading by this guy in my hometown, and there was some really intense stuff going on with me at the time. And I'll never forget this. He told me, I know it's so simple, but I want to say this to you. You have three options. You can say yes, you can say no, or you can change your mind. And I want you to hold space for yourself to change your mind. I remember when I was younger, even especially in like relationship situations where I would be like, oh, I committed to this thing, so I have to see it through. And it's like, well, but what about these mitigating circumstances? Or what about the variables that popped up that we didn't bargain for? So I want you to just, that's what's coming up intuitively for you. Let's see what else we have here. High Priestess. You like really trust your gut. I think that, again, I know you're someone who's very intuitive. We have the High Priestess here. If it looks like a fish, it smells like a fish, it's probably a fish, okay? If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a freaking duck. And they're also giving me the analogy of putting like lipstick on a pig. I know that's so like horrible and derogatory, and not necessarily, and I don't mean that about you, but it's like, don't fall into, I really want to hold this troll light right now, because I don't want to get too fired up here, but you guys probably like it when I get fired up. See things for what they are. How things are presenting themselves to you right now is what they are, not what the potential is. Because potential is something that you can't see or feel or touch. You said rant. Whatever someone or something is presenting to you at face value, that is reality. Especially when it comes to relationships. We have 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're the devil, sorry. Yeah, yes, 5 of Pentacles. There's some serious questions about, there's some serious questions coming up about, do I want this for the long term? Can I commit to this? Can I commit to something forever that doesn't feel right for me? Is there a back door? Is there an exit strategy? And if you're thinking about that going into something, you don't have to commit to anything right now. You have the rest of your life to figure it out. One of the things I think it would be a really great focus for you right now is focusing on your financial health for the long term. We have the 10 of Pentacles here, the devil, and the 5 of Pentacles. So maybe you're trying to figure out some strategies in regard to how you can build money over time that's going to work for you. That's just for you and yours alone. Not saying you can't be generous and share, but like creating, thanks SB, creating financial security right now and getting disciplined into making good financial habits and choices is going to be very helpful for you right now as well. We'll add you to the list, SB. Give me one moment here. We have the Hierophant. Yes, there's something very spiritual about this. And maybe you are even trying to deepen your spiritual gifts or spiritual understanding. But don't feel pressured to make a commitment to forever about something right now when you feel like you could be tricked or that someone's going to pull the rug out from under you, whether this is a friend, person, job, relationship, whatever it is. Like, you can look at the opportunities and you can try. Like, it's almost like thanks for giving me a Forrest Gump reference. It's like life is like a box of chocolates, right? Like, you don't know what you're going to get. You can sample the little ones, right? But you don't have to like commit. If you take a bite out of one, you can throw it away. You're like, ew, that's nasty. I don't want that. oh, this one tastes good. Maybe tomorrow I feel like trying another one, right? Like that's how I want you. I want you to like look at your opportunities right now as sampling things before you make major commitments to them. Because if you put rose-colored glasses on and commit to something and get chained to something, that's the devil energy there. Okay. 9 of Swords. Could feel anxiety, pressure. 5 of Cups. Are these decisions emotionally fulfilling me, or am I doing this for another reason? Because if you don't feel emotionally fulfilled, and again, I don't want to call you, I'm remembering a little bit of a previous reading that we did for you recently, but it's like, what is meant for you is not going to pass you by. And there will be better opportunities in your future that you can create for yourself, or better people, or whatever. Like, I really want you to expand your mind and think outside the box here. Because and if you're in relationships or friendships or situations that don't feel emotionally fulfilling to you, that are putting pressure on you, that are making you feel like you are in lack, that are making you feel like you're chained to something, then those are all red flags. Just count them all. We have the Star, renewal, hope. I don't think that you have met, and I don't mean this in a, what is the word that I'm looking for here? I don't mean this in a conceited type of way, because that's not what this is. I don't think that you've met a lot of people on your level, or especially when it comes to dating. And with the Star here, there is renewal, there is hope for the future, that you'll be able to meet someone in your vibration. Again, and this could be, job related, relationship related, maybe even, finding your tribe or whatever. But you said, yeah, I feel like that. So put yourself first, choose yourself. Life is not a race. You don't have to like hurry up and settle down and just pick whatever is around you. Like, you can choose yourself and make a great life. With however this is impacting your life, whether it be friends, whether it be a job situation or a romantic relationship. Like, and some people feel like they can't be alone. I would rather be alone the rest of my life than be with the wrong busted, dusted, and crusted, but that's a different story. Okay. On the top of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're being practical, holding back. I don't need to make any commitments right now. I'm focusing on my finances. I'm making practical decisions. 3 of Wands, there is an opportunity coming your way in the next 3 weeks. And we have, I feel like I'm learning to be alone. We have the 3 of Wands here, and the 3 of Wands is about ships coming in, manifestation, opportunities coming our way. And make sure that you keep your eyes and ears wide open, because you're not going to miss any opportunities that are meant for you, but I think you're going to be in the right place at the right time for these opportunities to come in. Newbie, if you're here, you can go ahead and post. You'll be up next. Spirit, what else do we have for misbehaving? Oops, sorry. We had Capricorn in the 2nd house with Mercury. Yeah, there could even be some type of financial opportunity coming your way in the next 3 weeks. Capricorn in the 2nd house of finances and material abundance, gains, wealth. Okay, having conversations about your money, or a opportunity to possibly have more of it, or figure out a financial solution that's working for you right now. What else do we have? The Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching. let things flow for a while and just see what happens. Because I feel like you're going to be in the right place at the right time. Creations realize right time. It says harvest and celebrate. Yes. I think that you've put a lot of work in and you're looking around and you're like, well, where is it yet? And what's going on? And like, what the heck? Like, I've done all of this and here I am, the star all alone, and no one can meet me where I'm at. And, you know, what the hell's going on? And Spirit is like, have you calmed down enough to reap your harvest? You said you're too good. Thanks, girl. We have silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over, acceptance. I'm going to tell you something, okay? And I'm not trying to, I'm not going to put this reading in a box, because take this however it applies to you. But I'll tell you what, like, some of my worst relationships, like when we have this relief, like when they were over, I felt this overwhelming sense of relief. Like, oh my God, thank God I can't do this for one more day. I'm so glad I get to be alone now. So it's over, acceptance, silver lining. I think the silver lining is, you know, the lessons that you've learned from a lot of this nonsense that you've had to deal with. And you thought, well, maybe this is just the way it has to be. And no, you get to independently. The star is Aquarius energy. Aquarius is funky fresh. You can do it your way, on your terms. Be the inventor of your own life. There is hope. There is renewal here. Let me pull some of these for you. After the rain. Yeah, it's like, if you think that this is the best, like the best is yet to come, girl. Like, come on, the best is yet to come. You have the whole rest of your life. You think it's just downhill from here? No, you haven't even scratched the surface of how good things are going to get. Your favorite chapters of life may not even start until your 40s. So chill. I will work on my flowing, usually better at being in the flow. Yeah. And you're a Pisces, so I feel like, you know, you might be able to go with the flow a bit. But I feel like you've put work in, and I think you need to sit back and now let the harvest come to you and be open to receive that, okay? We have healing. Allow light to enter your wounds. We have love. Allow it to pour in and out of you. You don't need to be in a romantic relationship to have love in your life. And then we have caution. Keep your guard up. Exactly. Because while you're sampling these new little things from life, there could be a poisonous spider lurking around. So just be careful about that. And that's why it's good to not make any major commitments right now, in my personal opinion. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, I have Newbie, and then we have SB. If you guys are called to donate, let me know. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I don't know if Newbie's here yet, but I think, let me see. I don't know if Newbie will be here. If not, we can do okay. I'll text her. It's okay. I can do SB too. And I have both of their questions. I just didn't know if she wanted to be here, if she wanted me to just do the reading and watch the playback, because she did send me her question. Let me get happy. Sorry, I keep yawning, guys. Happy new moon in Scorpio. I'm excited. The new moon already happened earlier today, and we is making a grand water trine, which is kind of cool. So hopefully things will be flowing a little bit harmoniously for the water signs out there, but it really does just depend on how it hits your chart. You know what I mean? She'll come back and watch later. Okay, cool. So up next, I have Newbie, and we're going to use traditional tarot, and then SB will be next. So this is Newbie's reading. If you're called to donate, let me know, and we're going to get right into it. All right, Newbie. What longtime dreams of mine will come true in Scorpio/Sag season? Who's this? Wish fulfillment? What? I mean, okay. Let's give this another shuffle. Who's fallen out of the deck? All right. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you like and sub. All right. What longtime dreams are coming true for Newbie during Scorpio and Sagittarius season? So as a Scorpio Sag cusp, I can deliver everything you want to know about these as these signs converge. Although I really resonate with, I'm 29 degrees Scorpio, so it's pretty intense, but I do have a few Sag qualities. All right, Spirit, what can we see for Newbie? Thank you. They're showing me a white swan, which I don't know what that animal totem is, but I'll have to look it up if you guys will be patient with me. Amber. Spirit, what is coming true? Whoa. I think that there could be a romantic interest coming your way. I think that there could be a romantic interest coming your way. With the Knight of Cups here, we have the King of Pentacles. I want this, and I want this. Here it comes again. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. At the top of the deck, we have Mr. Lava. Yeah, hey, Philomena. Yeah, so I think that there is a possible love interest coming your way. And you know what's really funny, Newbie, is I think that this is something that you stay with me here. It's not negative. Just listen to what I have to say here, okay? Don't think you already know where I'm going with this. We have the sun and the moon, and this is really cool. I've seen in my studies, I've seen other tarot readers talk about the sun and moon can talk about a soulmate connection. Here's the interesting thing about this reading, though. So I do feel like someone new is coming in. This person could be a water sign. They could be an earth sign. I don't really want to get married to the signs right now. We also have some Leo here going on. But here's the point of this reading. I think that you have spent time kind of not necessarily lusting, but time like worried and like wishing and hoping and putting pressure on yourself And then it's almost like once you're talking to this person or once you're in the vibes of it, you're like, this wasn't really so hard. Like, why was I putting all this pressure on myself? Like, this was actually easy. And when you're with someone who's, you know, easygoing and flowing, things are actually like, you want to be with someone where the pressure goes away and you feel at ease. You don't want to be around someone where you're feeling like anxious. And so I think that's going to be a huge tell for you. But I do see someone coming in and wanting to be romantic. I feel like this person also, you know, is financially secure and has created a decent life for themselves. I do think that there could be, I do think that there is a general attraction to each other, but I think that you guys may have some different viewpoints on things, which make for some really spicy conversation. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I do think that there could be there's some heat and there's some passion here. So this could possibly be someone who has some Scorpio in their chart. I know you have some Scorpio in your chart. And then, yeah, we have this 9 of Cups. It's like you finally feel like you're getting out there and being part of this active dating world. But in the same breath, like, which is great. And I think that this is something that you wanted. But in the same breath, it's almost like you're able to get over the jitters of like, oh, putting myself out there was so like, I was so worried about it. And you're like, this is literally no big deal. And I think some of that does come with like age and experience where you're just like, yeah, this was literally not a big deal. I don't know. It almost was like you're psyching yourself up about it or something. But I do feel like there is someone coming in. I don't know if you're already connected to this person, but I feel like this is someone that you either recently connected to or is going to be brand new that you haven't like, you know, you haven't gone on a proper date yet. Like I see you going on a proper date and like getting to know each other in that way. And I feel like that's something that you've been wanting for a long time here. Ooh, we have Scorpio and Pluto in the 7th house. So yeah, again, this person could have a prominent Scorpio placement here with this Knight of Cups energy coming in hot. And then again, we have like triple, well, I won't say triple the Scorpio, but we have Pluto here as well. Great transformation in the 7th house. You will never, another great thing that you're going to see here is that I don't think that you are ever going to repeat the mistakes of your relationships past here. And Pluto in Scorpio is in its, you know, it's in its home there. Pluto is the ruler of one of the rulers of Scorpio in the 7th house. So it's talking about like you've really transformed. You've done the deep healing, the deep learning, the karma. I don't think you're ever going to put yourself in a situation like you have before. When it comes to new partners, stay optimistic about your love life. Yes, that's what's coming in. And I think because you are, if this is something that you really want, I think the anxiety about your love life or dating is really going away. And you're going to meet someone where you can have really great conversation, even if you don't agree on anything. I almost feel like this being like some spicy, heated debate that like build into sexual tension, which is really funny. We have make the effort here, and we have retreat. A time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, maybe you're hanging out with this person, and whether it's a staycation or like a weekend getaway, maybe you're doing a little bit of travel with this person, or they ask you to go on a little trip with them, get to know them better. Newbie. We'll add you to the list, Philomena. Give me one moment. And then what else do we have for newbie? We have the key. We have the rider. And we, newbie. People are going to be talking about this. people, I don't know if it's your friends, I don't know if it's the community, but the birds is a little bit of gossip here. Yeah, but the key and the rider, it's like this person that you're connecting with, they may have been single for a little while. Come here, baby. They may have been single for a little while. And you kind of have the key that like makes this person want to move towards you. So this is really cool. But yeah, there could be some people who like maybe you run into someone like while you're on your date and people are like, ooh, Felicia's out and about like on this date or something. That's really interesting. But I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Maybe you have some mutual friends or connections with this person and people are like, oh my God, newbie and this little person are out on a date. Like this is, juicy. I think you guys are attracted to each other and I think you guys look good together. Not that that matters, but that's what came through as well. Hi, baby boy. Hold on. Willow just brought me his ball. Hi, big boy. Everyone got groomed today. All the kitties are looking good. Ready, baby? Go get them. All right. Up next, we have SB. If you're called to donate, let me know. All right. SB is up. And I have your question here. You are present. Awesome. Thanks for your patience, guys. I'm moving a little slow today. SB says, I see payment again this Sunday. How will it go? He's a love interest. I'm going to use this. I feel like this is my love deck. I see payment again this Sunday. How will it go? He is a love interest. You're excited to see him. All right. How will things go this Sunday? How will things go this Sunday? 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. How will things go this Sunday? 8 of Wands, lots of conversation. Page of Cups. He might actually apologize for something. We have 5 of Pentacles. And we have Strength at the bottom of the deck. So I want to talk about some of the energy I'm picking up on surrounding this before we talk about the actual day itself. So I think you might be a little bit annoyed about something with the 4 of Cups here. Like maybe he said something but didn't follow through. I think that you are someone who is very loyal and devoted. And I think that you would make a really great partner. I think you want to find solutions and work with somebody here. The 9 of Wands, I feel like you're super loyal. I love how there's a lion here and here as well. I think that you're someone who's really strong. And I think that you're someone who's very loyal and devoted. I think the conversation is going to flow really well. And I think that you guys are going to get along. I also feel like you may bring something up that which may trigger like a slight apology, or he may say like, oh, I'm sorry about that. And, blah, blah, blah. Like at first you may think like, is he going to get defensive? But he kind of like softens with the Page of Cups and kind of brings in an apology here. The only thing I am picking up intuitively that I don't like about this situation And again, this isn't, I don't have horrible cards here. This isn't bad, but I just feel like he might be saying all the right things, but isn't following through. You said, I can see that happening. Because I have the Five of Pentacles on the top of the deck. And this is about leaving someone out in the cold. And so I feel like this is someone who could promise you the world, and then like nothing ever happened. And so I just want you to be aware of that. But I do think the date itself, you know, 8 of Wands, 2 of Cups, communication, things are flowing. I do think he's complimentary to you. I also wonder, I don't know how well you know this person, but I almost feel I'm not trying to sound like a jerk or be like want to go away about this. I feel like you might be out of his league a little bit, SB. Like, I feel like you really got your shit together with this 9 of Pentacles here. Like, you either got it going on, whether it's work, school, whatever you're like. I think that you're someone who's really focused on your goals. And even if they tell you that they are, I don't know how well you know this person or if you can believe everything that they say. So I'm just going to leave that there. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Just mentioning it. We have Sun in 11th house with Libras. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say about this. Take it or leave it. It would depend on my mood how I would read this. Sun in the 11th house with Libra. The 11th house rules your friendship and social connections. I don't know what your friends think about this person. I don't know if your friends have ever met him or what their opinion is. And I'm not saying that you need to be swayed by other people's opinions. But if your friends have a really strong opinion about this person, I think that you should take it into consideration is all I'm saying. And see how this person does out and about socially and out and about in social situations. I have been on dates or even out with friends who have treated like the wait staff poorly, or just like really ridiculous stuff. Huge turnoff for me. So just, look out for that. I don't know that he's going to be aggressive in that way. I'm just saying, like, there might be some red flags that you see with him out in a social setting, and I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not trashing him. I'm not trying to trash this reading. I'm just saying I don't know that I believe. He might look pretty and he might say all the right things. I don't think he's a Gemini. I think you've told me what your signs are. You don't need to tell me, but I'm kind of picking up like stereotypical male Gemini where he's like, yeah, everything's great, and then like all right, we're going to use the, I want to really shuffle this up because sometimes, even when I shuffle, I still pick the same. Yeah. SB laughs. Okay, Spirit, show me, how are things going to go on the date? We have the Anchor. We have the Tree. I'm sorry, I don't want to laugh. We have the Anchor in the Tree. This is saying, yes, this is solid. Yes, this is something that is so solid. It can grow. Excuse me. And then we have the Coffin where it's like, are we even going to have time to like see? Am I going to have time to see you again? To even see this thing grow here with the Five of Pentacles? Spirit, what else? Why am I picking up on this with this guy? But again, yeah, I just feel, it's like he's a smooth talker. 8 of Wands into the 2 of Cups. Like, this guy is a real charmer. Visitor. Past life connection. Mischievous. Yeah. I think that you guys do have a past life connection. I think that's why you feel so strongly about this person. There could be some karma that you guys need to clear up in this lifetime that spilled over from another event for whatever reason. That's what I have for you. I do think that he is a little bit mischievous. That's your warning, but the date itself is going to go well. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, I have Philomena. Then I have SB again. If you're called to donate, let me know. Come here, baby. All right. Come here, baby.
Thank you so much. You're such a good boy. Okay, go get him.
Oops. All right. Philomena. Thank you for, I appreciate you coming back. I know the last reading I did for you, Philomena, was a little bit wonky, but let's take a look and see what's going on with you. For the month of November, Spirit, show me. Excuse me. All right, Spirit. Let's get into Philomena's reading. I'm just waiting on my, hi baby. Waiting on my freaking PayPal. Here we go. Okay, cool. How is work going to be like for Philomena in the month of November? We have 4 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Lovers, 6 of Wands, Hermit, and the 9 of Swords. All right. Overall, the energy is looking pretty good. We have Page of Pentacles and we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's times where you feel like you're not making any progress, but you actually are. But I think that sometimes good things take time. So I think there's going to be a little bit of patience required for you in the month of November, for sure. There could be some worries on your mind or some concerns that you have, but I do feel like everything is actually going to come out on top for you. I do think that there is a strong ally at work, someone that you can trust and someone that you can actually, I feel like you have a bond deepening, could even be like a female coworker that you're friendly with. And I feel like that bond is deepening and growing here and that you realize that you can trust them. I would still, trust your own instincts. I think that you have really good instincts, but yeah, so the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like you keep things close to the vest. I don't think that you always share what's always on your mind, but overall the energy is looking pretty good. Why? We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups here. So even though there are some worries going on in the background, I think that you're feeling pretty good. There is some type of achievement or maybe a pat on the back or something that you are doing really well or getting recognized for here with the 6 of Wands. So there's something that you have worked towards that you are achieving, and this could be a small goal or this could be a large goal, however that's going to resonate for work. But overall, trusting your instincts, knowing that any anxiety will pass. A lot of times, anxiety is more about worrying about things that never actually happen. I don't foresee anything truly negative happening here. I do think that there's moments where you're like, man, this is going to last forever, or I feel stuck. But I feel like that's just an illusion. I do feel like you're making progress and you are moving forward. Let me see what else. This is more of a, I don't see a whole lot of drama happening at work externally. I feel like this is a more internal, cerebral type of thing. We have Hermit here, which is Virgo, ruled by Mercury, right? So this is about going within, having our thoughts, our mind. The Four of Pentacles is kind of, it's about being practical and holding back. So I think that maybe you're having some thoughts that you're keeping in your own mind, and that's causing you more anxiety or stress than anything else. I don't foresee anything really negative happening here. If anything, I actually feel like you're so that would be what you're afraid of, but what actually happens is that you're feeling pretty good and you're able to achieve something, and your bond deepens with this colleague or person that you're friendly with that you can actually trust. There might be like one person there that you're like, yeah, this person's got my back. Yeah, we have third house, we have Mercury, and we have Libra. Approaching things, yeah, I think that you approach things in a very diplomatic way. You speak in a way like when you need to speak, you speak up. I think that you are doing well. I think the people around you think that you're doing a good job. And I think that you're pretty level-headed and balanced and fair when it comes to the work that you're doing. Let me see what else I have for you.
Want these deeps and deeps.
We have protection, we have agreement, and we have vitality. I don't know if this is a formal agreement, or maybe it's just even, deepening that bond with that person where it's like, yeah, I do realize like we're on the same page here. I feel like they have my back. We have protection here. I do feel like Spirit's protecting you this month during work. And I feel like, yeah, things are actually looking up for you. Not that they weren't, but I think there were some dramatic things behind you that happened. We're going to see a lot of drama play out on a global stage, but for you, I just don't feel like there's anything really aspecting you where there's any major blow-ups. I feel like whatever energy is at play, there's some good things in store for you. We have new beginnings, expansion, and sanctuary. Make sure that you're taking time out to get enough rest and that you're not just like burning yourself out at work all the time. Because I feel like work is kind of your everything, and I'm the same way. I get it, but yeah, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And overall, it looks like a pretty decent month. Just try to watch out for any anxiety, which I know is easier said than done, but I don't think there's anything. You might be worried about some things, but those things are not going to really come to fruition that you're worried about. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, I have SB again. I'm going to do last call for donations. I'll be on in the morning too. So let's do a quick dee-dee-bee-doo-boo-boo. And then SB, go ahead and post. I want to use this little cutie. This little cutie deck. I like the dice. We'll start with the dice for you. All right. Oh, for sure. You want to know his feelings for you. All right, last call for donations, guys. You know what? We're gonna start, like I said, with the give me 1 second. We have the 5th house with Libra, so definitely has a crush on you. The Libra, yeah, we have Moon. It's the beginning of those exciting dating feelings. I don't think that he definitely has interest here. The 5th house is about like short-term dating, joy, fun. It rules Leo, so it's about like having a good time. So I definitely think he enjoys talking to you. Libra, definitely, ruled by Venus, can talk about love, the opportunity for love. So I think he wants to see how things go. And the Moon, considering opening up his feelings and seeing where things go. I won't go as far to say like he's in love. I don't see that yet. But I do think that he's interested to see where things go with you. Okay. Okay. One more. All right, Spirit. How does Payman feel about SB? We have the Magician. How do they feel about SB? How do they feel about SB? I think they know that you want a commitment, or you have made that clear. You watched Love is Blind, Habibi? I didn't finish it. But I got to the part, did you get to the episode where they all meet each other and the guys start fighting? That was the last episode I saw, and I was like, this is crazy. Oh yeah, girl. I would get engaged to at least 3 guys on that show through a wall. Yeah. That's my kind of guy. All right. The Devil, 7 of Cups, the Fool. Okay, so what are his feelings towards you? Let's get into this reading. 6 of Cups. Are you younger than him? Because I feel like we keep playing the Strength for you, which is interesting. I feel like he sees you as someone who is very sweet and someone that may not be as experienced as him when it comes to relationships. Don't know how true that is. You're both 30. Oh my God, I'm 37 too. Love that for us. I'll be 38 on the 21st. All right. Let's talk about this. I think that I think he realizes that you want something real. You've had huge gap. Okay, got it. That makes sense. He does think that you're really sweet. He is ready to explore this. Okay. He is ready to explore this. He may have some other options. So I think he's trying to keep things casual and keep things open for now. If there was a gap in time, I love how this was kind of overlapping that cloud. Anyway, I feel like there was a gap in time where maybe you guys stopped talking or didn't talk for a while. And I think he realizes you were hurt. Were you hurt by that? And is that even true? And then we have the Magician here where it's like he kind of came back around and is coming in for round 2, and that you were open and receptive. I don't like this. I was exploring my options and the options sucked. We have the Devil here. Again, I don't love to see the Magician and the Devil in a love reading. Why? Because I feel like this is someone who can manipulate the situation to get what they want that will benefit them. I do think that he's open and interested in exploring this. I think that if you continue to communicate your boundaries and see how he moves, I don't think that he has necessarily strong feelings. I think that he's more interested in having a fun date and seeing where things go. But I don't think he's taking this like extremely seriously. Yeah, I don't think that he's taking this super seriously. And the devil and magician are just another caution, not saying that he's bad or that you shouldn't do this, but I would say approach this with practicality here with the king of pentacles. The Hierophant is something that is really solid, something that is mature, that is serious, because you're not trying to waste your time, unless you are. I don't know, but make sure that he is showing up. You want someone who is stable, secure, and mature and wants something real, I'm assuming. I'm picking up from this reading. And look what her shirt says. Her shirt says evil. Yeah, and so he might be someone who kind of just dips their toes around and wastes a little bit of time here. Time will tell. Time will tell, right? When you spend time with this person, their actions will show you how they feel about you. Thank you, Philomena. We have very soon, worth waiting for, we have honeymoon. Yeah, make sure that he's not like promising you the world here with this honeymoon type of energy. I do think that I will say that you're going to know what his feelings are very soon, meaning don't pay attention to anything that he says, only watch his actions. And that's going to tell you everything that you need to know. Let me see what else I have here. Spirit, what are his feelings right now? But yeah, the devil, he thinks you're attractive. Don't do anything that you don't want to do or that you're not ready to do. But the devil and 7 of Cups don't love that. The Fool, it's like, am I just passing through or am I trying to make a real connection here? Like, I don't think that he knows that yet. I don't think he knows that yet. The only thing I will say about, I hope this doesn't come off the wrong way, because I have experience dating fellow Habibis. Okay. If they are assuming you don't even need to tell me. Here's what I will say. Make sure that you guys are, if you decide that you want something serious with them, make sure that you guys are on the same page in regard to whatever your cultural practices are. Okay? These cards are gorgeous. I do think that you have a past life relationship. I do think that there is something that is fated about this connection. I feel like you guys I think what he's thinking right now is you simply need more time to get to know each other and grow. He's excited about spending time with you and getting to know you more. He's considering this as an option, but I don't think that you are the only person that he is talking to right now. Don't know how else to say that. But the 5th house of dating, it's like keeping things light. We're having a good time. We're getting to know each other. Just make sure that you are on the same wavelength when it comes to your values, and that he's not like manipulating things and telling you one thing and doing another. But I do think he likes you. He's attracted to you. He's excited about it. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. All right, so readings are now, you said you're holding out for sure. Yeah, so keep your options open, right? Until he is really wanting to make some kind of commitment here. Okay, up next we have Philomena. Philomena, you can go ahead and post. All right, let's do it. All right, we're doing. What are Mario A from California's intentions for our connection? I'm going out to California tomorrow for our first date. Ooh, okay. All right, Spirit. Let's see what is going on. Look at Philomena out here living her best life over here. What are Mario from California's intentions for our connection? California. We're going to cut the deck here. Spirit, show me what are his intentions for their connection. Knight of Cups. We have Strength. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Emperor. We have the Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Tower. All right. I do feel like he's going to be very romantic. He might be a fast talker, which is interesting. I feel like he has some really good things going for him here with the Emperor energy. I don't know if he's a Pisces or has some Pisces energy in his chart, but what are his intentions here? So I think that he wants to have a good time with you. I think that he wants to impress you. I think that he is hoping that you're going to respect whatever he is bringing to the table. I think that he thinks that you're really attractive. Let me see what else I have here. We have the Nine of Swords and we have the Page of Wands. Yeah. He's a Gemini. So I feel like what I will say is I feel like this isn't an after school special. Like, I don't know why I have to be funny about this, but like on a physical level, like do whatever you're comfortable with, but he's definitely might want to like try to get with you. Okay, with that Page of Wands energy. Queen of Wands, you're coming in hot. He's really excited. I think he's really attracted to you. I think that you guys have developed a real emotional connection. That we do have the Tower here though, so there could be some unexpected realizations that either you have about him or that you guys have about each other. But I think right now what his intentions are is to get to know you. He's hoping that he can like woo you and win your respect. You may even feel a little bit of, I always get nervous right before I travel. You may even be feeling a little bit like jittery or nerves because of you're getting ready to travel. But I do think that there's going to be, you're also going to find out more about him when you're spending more time in person than you would if you guys are like virtual or like at a distance right now with this tower energy. That's going to make you think for a minute. But I do think that his intentions are fine. I think he genuinely wants to get to know you. I also question, like, and I mean, if it's the first date and you guys aren't like super committed, like, I do think it's possible he could be talking to other people, but maybe you're talking to other people too, so it's not that big of a deal. But I do think that he really would like to find a partner. We have Jupiter in Cancer in the second. I'm afraid I'm not going to find him attractive because men don't know. Ain't that the truth? Have you FaceTimed or anything like that? It's possible. Yeah, I mean, he thinks that you are super attractive here. I do think that he's going to be kind, and I do think that he's going to want to, like, you guys are going to have some really long conversations. You'll know if you want to continue with this thing or not. No FaceTime, got it. But yeah, Jupiter, Cancer in the second house. Let him pay for things. Hopefully he's offering to pay for things if you're flying out there. But I don't know. And I say that because Jupiter in the second house with Cancer, it's like, let him take care of you financially for like coming out there. Spirit, what are his intentions? What are his intentions? Oh, sorry. I pulled more than I was supposed to. It's fine. I'm going to give you a little extra, Philomena. I'm sure you won't care. Yeah, so overall, I feel like he is someone that's really looking for someone, like he is serious about looking for someone. I don't know that you're going to be 100% on board. I also think that there may be some challenges with it being at a distance, but I do feel like he's someone who he could provide loyalty and kindness, and he's looking for someone to be loyal to him, but I don't know if he's going to be your cup of tea. And we have the mountain here. He's old school. He wants to take care of everything. Good. That's great. Yeah, let him. Don't feel uncomfortable about that. So I think that you needed to hear that message. Let him buy you some meals and whatever else you're doing. So but yeah, he's looking for someone that will be loyal. But yeah, it's up to you. Are you going to feel the vibes back? You're going to find out soon. All right. I think that's all I have for today. I'll be back on in the morning, and I will see you guys later. Bye.